Test 1 2 test. Check check check. Yep.
Test 1 2. And you are looking live from the Curley Bowl at Archbishop Curley High School today for another varsity soccer matchup. The Archbishop Curley Friars today will take on McDonogh. And Chris will have the starting lineup here for Curley to read off.
Okay, starting in goal, be Mike Calkins, and then at the back, starting will be Kenny on Friday, and ended up going into double overtime where McDonogh was able to come back and win 4-3.
A heart-wrenching defeat there. Curley made all the right moves that game, but McDonogh kept striking back at full force and delivered the dagger right into the chest of the Curley faithful.
Yeah, it was a hard-fought match.
We have an early corner kick here, it looks like, for McDonogh. McDonogh in the white, Curley in the black.
It'll be early. It'll be good early for Curley to defend a couple of set pieces like the corners. That's something that they kind of struggle to do.
Anthony Dragas is there, number 3, able to head that one out, but it goes right back to McDonogh. A great pickup by Mike.
Yeah, Mike was able to step in and grab that before any McDonogh player could get his foot or head on the ball there. See him punt it down there to Bryce, who's going to try to flick it on the tee. We'll be able to save it and then try to play it, but McDonogh will clear it out.
Braden Wise right there, number 17, able to pass it away before anything drastic happens here. But right back to McDonogh as some errors by Curley. Tried to whip it into the middle there. Takes a deflection off of Curley, and it will be another corner kick.
It's a good job by Braden Wise. McDonogh had a player in the middle of the box that if he would have got that pass off would have had a one-on-one with Mike, but Braden Wise was able to block that. So far early it's been McDonogh attacking.
Yeah, 3 minutes in here, they already have 2 corner kicks. McDonogh, a very aggressive team. That's why they're one of the top 3 in the MIA right now.
Yeah, I'd say they're right up there with Loyola.
Try the long throw to tee there, but it was deflected off by McDonogh player, but Curley able to get it back here, trying to work it here near side.
Here's Curley gonna move it around the field in the back, hoping to find some space to play it up. Strags, it looks like try to play a long ball to Jalen Anderson, but it'll be intercepted by McDonogh's defense.
I mean, you hear this win, Chris? I mean, what's going on here? I mean, we can't get a game where it's clear weather to save our life. I mean,
yeah.
it's tragic. It's a tragedy. But here we go. T coming down the wing here. And the wind is just absolutely abysmal.
Yeah, it's not exactly a cold day or a cold game, but it's definitely a very windy game.
I got this Duke hoodie on right now. I mean, I didn't expect to wear the hoodie this early, but guess what? I had to bring it out today. I was told it's going to be like 40 degrees with the wind today. I'm like, what the? I'm like, geez, come on.
It looks like Ricky's going to take this kick. Going to try to put it in the middle of the field here, but Dylan Sloan will get it. Going to call a foul on McDonogh here right around the 30. Here's your Braden Holy will take it. Looked like McDonogh was arguing the call with the ref there, seeing if, as they didn't believe it was a foul.
Yeah, give the officiating crew some slack. They're getting paid checks as well. We have Ricky Schisler here, number 22. If you're a Curley student, you see him every day in that new announcement video eating pizza. FYM Holy Hour tomorrow, it looks like, Thursday. Pretty sure Ricky's going to be there if he's going to advertise this much, so if you're a fan of Ricky, go eat pizza, come on.
Ref's going to play on there too. the calls. It looked like a foul on Tyler Harry, but he was able to poke it to Dylan before. Then a long ball that the McDonogh keeper's just able to grab. So here Drags will play it to Jalen. Try to play to somebody in the middle of the field, but McDonogh's just able to take it right away.
Braden right there a little too aggressive on that. It will be called a foul around the 45.
And McDonough's going to look to play it fast. Bryce Woodward's able to do a good job of tracking back and kind of block the ball.
Goes right back to the McDonogh keeper. Now, Chris, you being a manager of this team, what did McDonogh really excel at last time that they played Curley at that night game?
Well, one, they were able to, capitalize on their chances, and they, much more dangerous chances than Curley was able to get. So, I guess back then Curley was still having a little bit of trouble trying to score, which they've been able to fix here, but that game really helped them to open it up, so that was one thing that wasn't exactly a problem, but just defending. They were able to defend Curley a little bit better too.
McDonogh here, great ball in here, great chance, crosses it back one time, still alive in the box, but Curley able to head it out, right back to the McDonogh player, but Mike Hawkins. A little over dramatic again, but whatever gets the job done.
Braden Wise had two nice defensive headers out there, just nobody from Curley able to get the second ball and finish it out. Now Mike will roll it out to Braden Wise. Here's Kenny able to.
There's a great nutmeg there by the McDonogh player.
Try to do something with it, but looked like good block by either Tyler Harry or Anthony Dragicich. Not sure which one they had blocked there. And Dylan will make a good ball to Jalen. Plays it back to Dylan, who gets it to Dragicich, but Donogh's again able to defend it.
Yeah, and it's all from the near side here. A lot of open space there, but Anthony Dragicich is unable to find that perfect pass, which he's been able to do so much this year. But you know what they say, the only way up is to keep going. That's right? Yeah, whatever.
Here's Ricky in the back, so I'm going to look to play to Brandon Holy. He's just going to kick it off the McDonogh player here.
Looks like it's going to be an injury here. McDonogh player down. Near sideline here. As the respective manager for McDonogh looks on, wearing the Jurgen Klopp apparel today with the ball cap, tracksuit. I mean, it's working well for Liverpool this year, Chris. Kicks the penny over to the bench. Still kicking the penny. Oh my goodness, top taken out on the penny.
Looks like they are going to end up subbing him, as it looked like at the end. He tried to just get back up and play it back on, but they're going to have to sub him. Here's McDonogh playing the ball around in the midfield. Braden Wise does a good job of stopping anything developing there for McDonogh. Plays it back to Mike and play it up. Mike would just be able to grab the ball, top the 18.
Yeah, it just takes bounces like a beach ball there. He grabs it up. It's like a roast beef feast. I mean, it's like the Grinch we're eating up, baby. You know, at the end of that Christmas special, he's at the table with everybody. He wants that roast beef, but he has to give it to Max and little Cindy Lou Who, you know? Just let him have some. Grant Holy here with the throw-in.
So here comes McDonogh now on the counter, but Curley for the minute's going to seem to be able to hold him off. Here comes Anthony Dragisich, will play it down the line to T.
T, great move inside. T, crossover, great defensive stop there, and it'll go out for a corner kick.
T was talking to me before the game, and he said he wanted to know if a fake Rabona will get him that 5-star skill move.
I'll give him more than a 5-star. I mean, he would get all the praise. I would upgrade him to that 5, of course. I would even give him 5-star weak foot.
So a fake Rabona would work then?
Oh, it would definitely work.
T's going to play the ball a little bit too far. He'll go out of bounds for a McDonogh goal kick. Sure, Drag's able to collect the ball in the middle of the field and give it to Jalen, who played the T out wide.
T.
Now tries to get a cross off, but McDonogh does a good job of blocking it. But it will go out of bounds for a Curley throw-in.
Looks like Brand's gonna give it to Kenny Clapp here.
Maybe Kenny's got a little bit of a longer throw here as he came from the right side of the field to throw it in. Dylan Sloan's going to be able to head it back to Braden Wise. He's going to try to put one back in, but no one's there, and just will collect it.
Long boot by the McDonogh keeper here. Goes all the way up near the 30. And then we'll go out of bounds, headed out by Braden Wise. As McDonough's on another attack.
Okay, McDonogh's going to play the ball around here. Going to look for something. So just kind of looking for their opportunity. They're going to try to play it long, wide, but looks like Ricky's going to do a good job of shooting it out for a Curley goal kick.
MS McGinty rolling out. In the medical truck, aka the Gator.
So here Mike's going to play a long ball down, but no one's just going to be able to grab it. Ricky's going to be able to, looks like we'll keep it in from going out and get it. Play the ball up the field to Bryce, who's going to flick it on to Jalen. Jalen will give it back to Bryce. Going to try a long ball to T, but McDonogh keeper does a good job of staying off his line and getting ready for that long through ball.
Great strength here being portrayed by the McDonogh striker, number 7.
Braden Wise does a good job of knocking the ball out for a McDonogh corner kick.
It's going to be the 3rd corner kick already for McDonogh here, about 15 minutes in here. Both teams without a shot on goal yet, but a total of 4 corner kicks so far this game.
Tim McDonogh's going to go short.
Whips it right back in quickly. That's going out. They're calling for handball here.
Look like McDonogh screaming for that handball, but the ref is just going to go out and call it a McDonogh corner kick again.
Yeah, beggars can't be choosers, you know.
Gotta watch now. McDonough's got two people for a short corner here, and that's one thing Curley. Two go out for McDonogh, two got to go out for Curley.
Great opportunity there by the McDonogh player. Looks like it was number 7, if I can see that correctly. Tried to go near post there, but a little too much on it. And it goes out for a goal kick that Mike Hawkins will take short here to Brandon Holy.
Brandon will play a long ball down to Bryce. He's going to be able to, well, until the McDonogh player is able to take it back now.
Whistle blown there about 3 seconds prior to the play.
Look like they're going to call it on Brandon Holy there. It would be right around Curley's 30. Now here's something, again, Curley has not been great at is the defending set pieces. So as they kind of gave up a goal right on a set piece against McDonogh last time in the final, like, 2 minutes of the game.
We saw right there, Chris, that had very much potential to be a goal there. It looks like McDonogh player had the Curley defender beat there. Couldn't tell who it was, but great last stoppage play by that Curley defender. Was able to force out for yet another corner kick.
Yeah, the wind's not slowed down at all today. It's still fairly windy. But Mike is going to, a little bit of a dangerous play as Mike was on the ground when he grabbed that ball.
Yeah, we just saw the corner kick there. The wind took that more trajectory than it had to be. Mike Hawkins originally had it, tipped it up in the air, fell down, but it just so happens that the ball went right back to him on the ground.
Yeah, it was pretty lucky though. As Mike was on the ground, it could have been pretty dangerous, but Mike was able to grab it on the ground.
It looks like some track and field faithful after practice are coming in to sit down here. Student section, we actually have a student section today, but Mr. Bowden on the announcements today said no splash zone. That caused a lot of people not to attend, but there will be a splash zone in effect Saturday for homecoming.
Good job by Kenny there, who's able to slide and keep the McDonogh defender from getting an opportunity there as he was a bit of a breakaway, but here.
Great save by Mike Hawkins.
Looked like, I think that was Richie Nichols for McDonogh.
It looks like it's not going to go register as a save here. Looks like the wind just took that. Looks like Mike Hawkins did get a hand on it, but they will call it a goal kick.
It looked like Mike tried to go short, but the McDonogh player was ready, so he's going to have to play it out long here. Brandon Holy's going to get a good head ball on it and get it to T. Garcia, who's going to try to play it to Jalen, but looks like it'll go out for a McDonogh throw after some confusion between the referees.
Give some props. Looks like Brand Herr went out there to go collect the ball that was all the way near the gate.
Still not a ton of opportunities for Curley compared to McDonogh.
Yeah, McDonogh 5 corner kicks to Curley 1.
Like we said, it was a fairly even game that last time we played, where really I think we should have won that game, as we were leading. We had let them back in it, but here's a dangerous chance by Bryce Woodward. He's going to take it down the middle. And
it's it! Bryce Woodward, baby! The driven shot to the back post. You know, it works in the video games, it works in FIFA, and it works in real life, baby. Chris, that's what we're talking about here. Against McDonogh, we're going to find the result today. I'm telling you, we're going to find the result. Bryce Woodward, great chance, great goal, great execution. There's nothing wrong about that.
It's a great ball where it just skimmed right past the McDonogh defender's feet, and Bryce was able to collect it and then take it right in the middle of the box and shoot it far post. So yeah, great goal by Bryce there.
And in the 19th minute in here, Bryce Woodward does strike. And it's 1-0 to Curley.
Now there's the one thing Curley does have has been a bit of a bad luck. Curley's been, getting the lead, and then you know, ended up blowing leads. So that's one thing I know Coach Barry definitely talked about. Just because you have a lead, you can't be content with it. So you got to be able to keep pushing if you want to beat McDonogh.
Yeah, one goal definitely will not suffice.
Should McDonogh's going to get a throw in around the 18 of Curley. Good job by Kenny, able to head it out, but a little bit of miscommunication between McDonogh, and he'll kick it out of bounds for a Curley throw. Here goes Kenny. He's going to throw it in, and then the header by Bryce will go out of bounds for a McDonogh throw now. Dylan Sloan looks like he'll play that ball just a little too far. The McDonogh keeper will shield it and let it go out for a McDonogh goal kick.
Yeah, right before that goal we talked about, McDonogh really the recipients of the chances so far, but it only takes one chance to make a goal happen. I mean, you see English Premier League teams out there like Manchester United, they get one shot a game and win 1-0 every game, so why not?
Yeah, you know, McDonogh has been the more attacking team so far this game, but as you can see, you know, Curley gets one dangerous opportunity and we're able to strike and be up 1-0 here. Take it and give it to T. Play it to Jalen, back to Braden. Then Drags tries to get a pass off, but McDonogh's able to take it.
A lot of bodies flying over here. Oh my goodness,
That looked like a good defensive effort from Braden Wise, and Ricky Schlichler is able to stop the McDonogh striker from getting anything really dangerous in there.
Yeah, Mike Hawkins really picked the worst possible time for that throw. The wind at its maximum there. It looked like a Tim Wakefield knuckleball out here. That had more spin on it than a top.
Here's McDonogh still controlling most of the possession as they have just been kind of playing it around in the back, trying to look for an opportunity. But here comes T, who's able to just take the ball, get it, and play it to Jalen Anderson, who's now going to get around the 18. He's going to look. He's going to shoot it.
Just above the crossbar.
Jalen shoots it, yeah, just a little bit over. As it looked like for a second he was looking to try to cross it in, but no one was there, so he decided to try to shoot it himself, and it was a good shot, just a little over.
McDonogh long ball here. Almost works, but great track back there by Kenny Clapp there, number 5, able to snuff it out.
A little bit of a dangerous play there by Mike does. He tried to kick it, clearing it, and luckily it hit one of the Curley players, who was able to just clear it out, but it was low on the ground, and it easily could have been intercepted by McDonogh with a pretty easy chance of scoring a goal. But here comes McDonogh now.
Oh, great play by number 10. Great save by Calkins.
Then Ricky does a great job of clearing it out to T. They're going to try to play it up, but McDonogh will just kick it right back to Curley. Here comes Ricky, will try to play a ball, but McDonogh's going to be able to intercept it.
Gonna go out of bounds here. Gonna be Curley's throw.
Ricky's going to do a good job of clearing it and getting it to Jalen. Looks like he either tried to trap it or play it to T, but either way, McDonogh was able to intercept it.
Try for a little lob pass there, but Brandon Holy was already running before the McDonogh player even knew what was happening. Some nice shade on the pitch now.
So it looks like McDonogh's going to get the ball on a bit of a dangerous
Great play
chance
here by McDonogh, but great defensive play. Back to McDonogh. Mike Calkins, always on his toes. The
Great
reflexes are there.
Great job by McDonogh, who was able to. McDonogh was able to lay it off, and the guy had an open shot. But yeah, great job by Mike, who's just able to get what, like his 4th save of the game.
I mean,
3rd or 4th.
just put down like tally marks, baby.
It's the
Mike
Curley.
Calkins, better reflexes than a Simon Says machine.
This Curley defense has done very well defending anything that McDonough's given up to him so far. So McDonough's going to try to play a long ball, but looks like it'll go out for a Curley goal kick as it just goes right past everybody out of bounds.
Calkins with the goal kick.
So Mike will come up, grab the ball. So here Mike looking for somebody to punt it. Mike is having probably a bit of a harder time punting the ball into the wind.
Well, I'm about time just standing up in this tent in the wind. I mean, I feel like I'm just going to fly away like Dorothy and Oz. I mean, come on.
So here it is. Dylan Sloan's going to get in the middle of the field, but McDonogh temporarily took it until Curley got it right back.
It does seem the wind is more against Mike than the McDonogh side here. It looks like the wind is coming right, so McDonogh's kicks are going a little more higher and longer as they're going towards the wind. And
So Bryce played it to T, but T tried to do something with it, but it's going to go to Brandon Holy, who's going to kick it a little bit too far for anybody to reach there.
Looks like a couple players warming up for Curley here, Chris.
Yeah, it looks like Anthony Schlee, Scotty Giampa, and Victor Bravo will all be warming up right now.
I don't know what was overlooked there, but you see that roulette that McDonogh defender just pulled on us? Number 14, oh my goodness. We bet on black, it was red. $12 minutes left in the first half here.
If I could be wrong, but I think when we went into halftime at McDonogh, it was 1-0.
Oh, Chris, don't bring up the jinxes, man. Chris, come on. The commentator's jinx.
Yeah,
I mean,
it's
the
just
biggest culprit of that every game is Joe Buck. God, I hate that guy. I mean, this guy thinks he can do every sport. He doesn't know what he's talking about. Just pick one. Do it NASCAR. McDonogh here. Great play there by Ricky, kicks it out. Before we move on, a special shout out to T's parents, the Garcia family, who gave us cupcakes and bottled water for our hard work up in the studio. So thank you very much. It means a lot. And we're glad that we can deliver coverage to you like this year through Curley Broadcasting. So thank you to the Garcia family.
So here comes McDonough's going to throw the ball in here. Dangerous chance as Mike's able to go up and grab the ball, though.
Big Game Mike, that's his nickname, baby. Big Game Mike. Nobody call him Big Game Mike?
Does tend to show up better in big games.
Shows up in big games.
Now he's telling T to run down the field. He's going to try to keep punting into this wind. And
Yo, Mike, I mean, we call you Big Game Mike, but you got to learn what wind is, man.
good job of Curley being able to somewhat keep possession until McDonogh takes it back, though. McDonogh's goalkeeper's gonna do a good job of finding a deep pass until Kenny Clapp is able to take it back. Looks like it's gonna go out for another McDonogh throw here.
McDonogh trying to take this fast, but the ref will call it off as Curley has some subs, and McDonogh has a player coming on here.
So here's the three Curley players. Looks like Anthony Schlee will be coming in at striker for Jalen Anderson. Tyler Harry will be coming out for Victor Bravo in the midfield, and then Dylan Sloan will be coming out as Scott Giampa will be going in at right wing. So now here's Anthony Schlee. He's going to try to force the keeper into a bad pass, as he's just going to kick the ball out of bounds, and Curley will be able to get a throw in. Looks like they're going to call the throw for Curley here. As Curley slowly works the ball down the field. Good flick on by Bryce, but done his defender. He's going to kick it out again for, I think, Curley's third straight throw in here.
Goes into the industrial area. That community's going to have a new soccer ball.
So here's Kenny. He's going to try to probably throw it into the box, or he's going to roll one out there to Scotty, and then they're going to try to play one in, but it'll go out for a McDonogh goal kick. Big kick by McDonogh.
Yeah, the wind sure is helping McDonogh here.
So they're trying to kind of catch Curley off guard a little bit, taking that real quick, real long ball down the field.
And give the Curley defenders credit. They know that the wind is not on their side, so they are playing a little far back than usual because they know that ball's going to have some extra carry to it. Mike Hawkins comes out.
Did a good job. He came out a couple of times now. Done a good job making sure McDonogh hasn't gotten anything off of a long ball here. So now Brandon will try to play it up, but Anthony Schlee is going to be able to get the ball back for Curley, and then Drag's going to play a long one across the field to Kenny Clapp. He's doing a good job trapping and then playing it wide to Scott Giampa, who's going to look to play a short ball into Victor, but McDonogh does a good job of knocking it back out to Kenny. And then to Victor. Now this is where McDonogh could be dangerous on the counter, but again, Curley's defense is ready for it as Ricky will play it back to Mike. He's going to crush a ball down the field here, as now he's got Curley strikers running onto it. Good job by
roll out here by the McDonogh keeper.
Good job of the keeper, ready for that too, though. So here's Braden Wise looking to do something with the ball here. He's going to make a good turn and play it down the field, but
oh, there's Drags. Great piece of skill.
Drags is still running with the ball here now. She's going through about 7 McDonogh players, it feels like, before finally getting the ball to Bryce. But then played out wide to Kenny. gonna try to look to take it wide. He blows past 2 McDonogh players and cross it in. Just too far for anyone to reach. I think Kenny last McDonogh game was able to get an assist too off of what he claims to be a cross that he made out of nothing.
Cross made out of nothing, huh?
Yeah, but I don't know. That's just what Kenny says.
Oh no, Mr. Brannick would not like that. You know, Mr. Brannick believes everything is made out of molecules.
Little bit of a high long ball for T to try to handle as he's gonna just hit off his chest and go out of bounds for a McDonogh throw with about 5 minutes left in the game. In the half. Just to recap, the only goal scored for Curley so far was in the 19th minute, I think.
Yep. By
Bryce Woodward. So he did a good job of getting the ball in the middle of the field and then taking it into the 18. And then hit a hard ground ball, far post. Was able to go right past the keeper and defender for the only goal of the day so far. So now it looks like they're going to call a handball on McDonogh, as either T or Brandon Holy will be looking to take this one.
Right in front of the McDonogh bench, it looks like it will be Brandon Holy.
Brandon Holy's going to look to cross one in here. Go
right
over the keeper's head.
Oh.
Kenny is just unable to reach there in time. So that could have been Curley's that would only be Curley's second shot on goal, but it would also be
just
Curley's
a flat-out
second
gaff
goal.
right there by the keeper. Oh my goodness, throws the water bottle in frustration. He knows. I mean, do you see that? You see that explosion of the water bottle there? Oh my goodness, Chris, somebody's salty.
That was one thing last game against McDonogh. He was like rattled to come out of the box a little bit, come off his line, and Curley was able to capitalize 3 times off of that. Now it looks like he's getting a little bit yelled at by the McDonogh coach.
Oh man, the dude's just going up here from the 30. It's just at the 35.
So here comes McDonogh. Looks like they're going to have a long throw in here for McDonogh. Going to throw it in there. Looks like there's a good head by Scott Giampa to get it out. Good block by Victor to stop any shot. And here comes Schlee. He's going to play it off to T, who's just not going to be able to get in time. It'll just hit off him for a McDonogh throw here. So trying to get it up here, but now here comes McDonogh, still able to hold the ball. Just played around in the back more.
Can you clap here? Tries to play it up the T.
Good ball up the T, but McDonogh's defender makes a good job. And now Scotty's going to take it here. Give it to Anthony Dragosic, who played in there to T. Now T's going to get it now. This is where T will cross right in the box, but no one's there. He's going to try to get it back again. Scotty Giampa does a good job here.
Anthony Dragosic! Oh my goodness! The flustered keeper comes up big.
Keeper is able to just get his one hand on there and just block that shot by Anthony. Would have been his 12th goal of the season.
Oh, and here comes McDonogh here.
But he does like to play it fast and long, but Curley's able to stop it for the moment. But here comes McDonogh again, but Scotty does a good job of stopping any McDonogh dangerous chances here. Now Bryce's going to try to play a long ball. Looks like no one will be there in it, unless Anthony Schlee could keep it from going in, but it'll go just out for a McDonogh throw.
McDonogh, of course, they're going to be trying to push for that equalizer before the half here. 1:20 left. Expect nothing but up tempo.
So looks like McDonogh will make a sub with 1:10 left. Looks like their center midfield number 6 will come out and they'll put in number 12.
I was about to say, watch out there for Curley. They had both of their fullbacks for that moment pressing, so it would have been one bad pass and McDonogh would have been away, but great job there by Curley. Adapting to the situation. McDonogh's pass a little off the money.
Looks like they're going to call a foul on Curley right around the 20 of McDonogh, but this keeper's he's shown he's got a big,
Nah,
strong leg.
I tell you what, you should the wind's on his side. That's what you should.
She's gonna put another one right down there, but it looks like it will just go out into the corner, and then Kenny's gonna try to shield it, but McDonogh tries to play it in, and it'll go out for you. Curley goal kick with 20 seconds left on the clock. Curley can clear it. Will most likely be that would most likely be McDonogh's last chance here.
Yep, Curley. Michael Calkins taking as much time as possible. Boots it out to Kenny.
It's just not going to be able to get it.
The end of the first half. Curley 1, McDonogh 0 on a flustered keeper. So we will be back second half. All right, we are back. Sorry if you were watching and you saw the shakiness of the camera. We decided to sack the tent. The wind was just too much for it. It's been packed up and back to the men's room.
One thing that Coach Berry talked about before halftime, or during halftime before the second half, was just the intensity level that Curley needed to show. We wanted to talk about, you know, it's a good day. It's a pretty good day to play soccer, he said, and just got to show that we're one of the better teams today. We got to come out and then beat one of the top-ranked teams today. So now it looks like the wind is already fairly strong, but
I'm trying to put away these cupcakes.
good job by Mike there. He was able to get a little bump at the end, but was able to come off his line and grab that ball right on top of the 18.
These papers are gone, Chris. Any other specifics Coach Stitz talk about at half?
One thing would be just for watching the wind in this half to a lot of tees crosses they were talking about, or crosses in, are going to be probably near post. Just have a man there ready to get it. Sure, T going to put one in now, but keeper's able to go up there and high point the ball there.
Yeah, well, we have seen that keeper be aggressive today.
The keeper is from Canada too.
Ah,
Donna's got the Canadian keeper.
what do you say, eh?
A little bit of a dangerous ball. There's McDonough's going to get the ball right around the 18, but weak shot that just rolls right to Mike there. It's here now. Mike's going to get a chance of punting this ball nice and long.
Got 2 minutes into the second half here. The first half goal was scored in the 19th minute by Bryce Woodward. And that's been the only goal since.
McDonogh player over there made a good job of shooting off Bryce, so it would go out for McDonogh throw. Here, Curley's going to try to keep it in this attacking third here, but McDonogh's looking to break out. Here comes for McDonogh. Up top, they do have number 7, Mason Christian, who I think he was the one who scored the game winner against us in double overtime at McDonogh, so you got to watch for him. He's a pretty dangerous striker.
Yeah, looks like a great target man. He has the size, the weight. He just looks like a force all around at that striker position.
So it's going to look like a handball they're going to call on Curley here, so it's going to go for a McDonogh free kick, and they're going to try to play it quick here. Bryce Woodward is doing a good job of shielding it.
McDonogh player takes a flop there.
It's going to be called for the foul, though. It looks like Kenny Clapp is going to take it. So he does have part of the wind on his side, so should be able to get a pretty good ball down there, as he does to Jalen, who gets a good flick on it, to Bryce, who's trying to track it down, but looks like McDonogh does a good job of shielding it. Now this keeper does like to play pretty quick, try to get Curley on their toes, as they do have number 7, Mason Christian, striking, who can do some damage.
The Canadian.
Does kick it fairly long there to Drags, is able to get a good job of controlling it. Now here's Dylan. Dylan's looking to put the ball in somewhere, but here's Tyler Harry now.
And I'll call the foul here. And it's going to be a very dangerous position for Curley to score here.
They're going to give the
good old
look
Mustard.
like a center defender. Yeah, the yellow card there. Look like number 9, Ian McDonogh. She's going to get the yellow card there for sliding and getting Tyler Harry's leg.
So we will see what the brain trust of Curley players here come up with on this free kick.
So it looks like it's Anthony Dragicic, T. Garcia, and Brandon Holy who are talking about looking to take this here. So now McDonough's going to put all 11, or yeah, I guess all 11 of their players behind the ball here now. So they do have a 5-man wall right around the penalty spot here.
Gonna be Anthony Dragus is right into the wall.
So T's gonna be able to recollect it here now. He's gonna put one in. Bryce Woodward, but just right into the hands of that keeper. He's been doing a pretty good job today of just. That's only I think his second save today actually, but both of them have been fairly good saves.
Yo, it was a little loose there. Looks like the ball had a little bit of jelly on it.
Bryce Woodward again now, coming down the side. He's going to play it to Tyler Harry, who's just not going to be able to get it off before the McDonogh defender is able to get it. Now McDonough's going to clear the ball.
Play halted here. Oh man, the McDonogh manager letting him hear it. The side judge is walking over to him painstakingly.
The McDonogh coach was yelling at the keeper yelling at the referee at halftime about what he believed was a missed handball in the box earlier in the first half. And
oh man, from the instant replay on MIAA.
The referee told him that he was going to have none of it, so looks like the McDonogh keeper now, the McDonogh coach is pushing his luck, yelling at the keeper, yelling at the referee. So Curley does a good job of clearing that ball out there. So here comes T, going to try to put some pressure. So
it looks like Curley.
Looks like T thought he got it caught with a foul here. So now Jalen's
right past the Canadian. Oh!
So here's T now. He's going to get a crack at it and just miss it. A little bit wide.
Oh,
great job by the McDonogh defender, who's able to just poke it from what would definitely be a goal. And now he's going to get subbed off. They're making an amazing save and keeping the game 1-0 here. It's Jalen Anderson's shot as he's able to play it around the keeper. Just miss, open goal. So now Tyler Harry's going to play it to Bryce Woodward. He's going to try to get a ball into Jalen, but the ball would not get in there in time before falling to Anthony Dragicic, who will play it out there to T.
Ball goes right to McDonogh there.
So we're going to play it back to Mike now. He's going to quickly get the ball out to Tyler, but McDonough's able to step up there and gain control of the ball.
Oh, Dragus is laying the wood.
He's going to lay it off to Bryce, who's going to try to play it to Jalen now. Jalen's going to try to do something, but it'll be knocked out for a Curley throw.
Bryce gets the ball fast. Now slowed up a little here. Kenny throws it in.
He's going to flick. Tyler Harry does a good flick, but the keeper's able to get it out just in time. Now he's going to play fast again, and he's going to try to get it.
Track star Wilhanna Leverett's next to the commentating studio now, after a long, hard practice, I bet. No.
Curly's doing great. Running 1-0.
Will says Curly's doing great. Will, go run some more, okay?
Great job by Mike, though. Mike was able to look like a bit of a dangerous play by McDonogh. They were messing around with the ball in the box and got around a couple Curly defenders, but Mike's able to just fall on it.
Yeah, after the Will Hannah Leverett invasion, we were able to see. Looked a little dangerous there. Calkins, for second time that we saw him on the ground trying to look around for the ball, but the ball, thankfully, not in the back netting.
So here's McDonogh's going to try to play. Going to try to link up some passes and do something in the middle, but going to play it out wide to the very dangerous shot there by McDonogh.
That was a heart attack, man.
Yeah, that looked like it went right past everybody, and Mike wasn't going to be able to get there, and it looked like that was...
Yeah, it would have been the second driven shot goal today to that far post. We saw Bryce do it earlier from left to right, and that one almost went right to left.
So it definitely felt very dangerous.
I mean, just hopeless there. Nobody could have gone there, but hey, maybe the wind had an effect, maybe it didn't. We don't know.
Here's Mike now getting ready to...
Mike gives a DOS boot once again.
Again, it looks like early McDonogh has been able to get most of the attacking chances here. He's going to hurry up. Quick off the throw here. Then the defender tries to play it in long, but...
Great use of size right there by the number 8 McDonogh player. He knew he had the mismatch on Ricky a lot of time there. Ricky, not the tallest defender back there, was able to size him up a little and then try a little cut inside, but the shot just wide to the right.
Good job there, though, of Curley. You know, getting a body on him just so he didn't have to just turn real quick and rip it there to body him up, and then he obviously shot it wide. So now Brandon Holy's going to try to play a long ball up to somebody, but McDonogh's going to get there first. Looks like we'll go out for a McDonogh throw here.
Gives it right back to Curley here, though.
Miscommunication there between Curley. As two players could have got in, they both just kind of let it go out there, looks like.
A little too unselfish.
So here McDonogh's going to try to play their free kick fast now. Try to put something in the box, but shot up, but Mike did a great job of just punching the ball over the goal.
It looked a little dangerous too coming back down. Looks like it might have taken that backspin to it, but it was over the top netting. Mike Hawkins, big game Mike, comes up with the goods again. I mean, we just want the shoppers. We have our shoppers plus pass. Guess what? We got like that $5 discount. It's worth everything, you know, in this tough world. But
good job by Mike, yeah. It's like his 4th or 5th big save today so far. So he did a great job just getting that one hand punching it over. Looks like he'll go out again for a McDonogh corner kick, as Curley this time is looking to be ready for the short corner that McDonogh seems to like to play.
Plays it into the box.
Good head out there by...
Looks like it was Drags, right?
Yeah, Anthony Dragicic. Looks like he got his head there and got it out. Now Curley's going to step on here. Bryce tried to play a long one to T, but T had stopped making his run. And the goalkeeper is able to trap the ball at the 30 there.
The yellow moose.
Looks like they're going to call a foul on T there for, I guess, a shove. Looked like the McDonogh player fell, but nevertheless, it'll be a free kick for McDonogh around the 30 of Curley here.
There we go. Set piece within the 30 here could be dangerous.
It has definitely been one of the most dangerous areas for Curley this year.
And there it is again, Chris. You just had the sense inside the 30, the kryptonite of Curley all season. These set pieces, set pieces, set pieces. And once again, the Curley faithful not a fan of it. They believe the call in the first place invalid. But the faithful is still here, and they believe.
Yeah, there's been two things Curley has not been great at this season, or even very good, would be holding leads and set pieces inside the 30 have been two of Curley's biggest problems this year.
And we saw a little tangled up there between the McDonogh and Curley player. Curley fans frustrated over the fact that that wasn't called a foul, but the one that led to the goal
Now
last
Dylan's going to try to put one in there.
Anthony drag assist, the Italian Stallion!
He's able to score that.
Curley 2, refs 1, baby.
He's able to score that right away, right after McDonogh had just scored.
Oh, just all the momentum, baby. I mean, you know something jammy went on there. You know Curley wanted everything. The McDonogh manager not happy. Hey, we're all thrilled here from the bowl, baby.
Looks like that. I think what that strikes 12th goal of the year so far now, leading goal scorer for Curley. Great job, Curley overall, just playing the ball to each other off of a good cross in by Dylan Sloan. Not sure who tipped it from Dylan to Drags, but good cross in there by Dylan.
He drags right place at the right time, gets the job done. You know why he's the Italian Stallion? Because he just keeps on pounding. Hey, I was in the count today. He sits like right in front of me. I'm like, yo, Anthony, you're gonna score today? He's like, I don't know, man. I'm like, well, okay.
So now Tyler Harry looks like he's going to try to play a long ball out there to Bryce, who's going to try to track it down and head it on there to T now.
Another chance for Curley. We got the numbers. We got the space.
T tries to play ball in, but it would just block, and then Bryce is going to play it, and then Jalen tried to get his head on it, but just ball just dangling around the 18 for Curley here.
Right in the Bryce. Bryce once again. Oh my.
Just kicks it a little wide. So it just goes right across the goal mouth with anybody from Curley just trying to get a foot, but no one was able to get there. So the momentum has been all Curley so far the second half, despite a McDonogh goal. Curley does a good job of keeping the ball now, so it'll be a throw in around the 30-yard line. So here's Anthony Dragas just down the middle, will play it into Dylan, who tries to put a ball in. Bryce will
right
play it
into
there
the feet. Oh! Just too much.
Looks like Jalen Anderson tried to look for a pass there instead of just shooting it himself, a little bit too unselfish.
Sprung out for a corner, though.
Curley's got everything going for them right now offensively.
Looks like Walter Wyatt's warming up on the bench right now.
There's Brandon Holy's corner in. Goalkeeper gets a little hit there. Good punch away, and him and Jalen are gonna.
Good stoppage of play there.
He and Jalen, it looked like, kind of banged into each other, but shake hands and keep playing. So the keeper's going to play it long to around the 50-yard line, but looks like it'll just skim off Dylan Sloan and go out for a Curley throw. Oh, sorry, we'll just skim off of Dylan Sloan and go out for a McDonogh throw. Some confusion on the field now.
As it looks like Curley wants a sub here, and they will get it. Ricky Schischler will come out for Walter Wyatt.
The freshman Ricky will get applause for playing pretty well today. And now Walter's going to step up and get the ball here. He's going to play it to T, who's going to try to lay it back off to Walter. He'll play it back to T, but it will just go out of bounds before T can get it. See McDonogh work the ball down the field from the goalie to the midfield, and now here comes the striker for McDonogh playing a dangerous ball across. Looks like it's just been bangling around.
About 8 Curley bodies in the box here.
Anthony Dragicic momentarily is able to clear it, but McDonogh gets it right back, and then
Got for another McDonogh corner. I mean, a throw in.
Cross attempt was blocked by Kyler Harry there. He's out. Got for another McDonogh
Come
throw.
up on the halfway mark of the second half here. Curley 2, McDonogh 1.
Anyone who just joined, it was goals scored for Curley by Bryce Woodward in the first half, and then in the second half, right after McDonogh had tied it up, maybe 2 or 3 minutes later, Anthony Dragicic was able to get one right back for Curley.
Shot goes wide, but it looks like they're going to call a deflection, and that will be a corner kick. It looks like McDonogh has a sub pending. Number 2 will be subbed on.
Looks like this is probably something Curley wants to eliminate as much as possible. Just any of the set pieces, but they have done a good job today of defending the goal corner kicks at least.
This will be the 9th corner kick today for McDonogh.
So it is. This is a bit of a kind of a bad ball in there by McDonogh as he just kicks it from the goal kick out of bounds.
Yep.
Or the corner kick out of bounds. You gotta think with Curley with right around half of the second half left. Curley really only feels safe with another goal here.
Yeah, we said earlier that even when they're up 1-0, that one goal will not suffice. Gotta have at least 2 against a caliber team like McDonogh.
Yeah, if they want to feel comfortable.
Even then, you're a little skeptical.
Yeah, if you want to feel a little comfortable, you got to get one more if you really want to.
I mean, we're in the bed at 2, but then guess what? We're on the phone still. I mean, guess what? Once we get 3, you probably get that message, battery low. And then once we get 4, we're hitting the sheets. Great
Sloan
play here by Dylan.
able to hit around the
it.
defender, but second McDonogh defender able to come around there. Walter does a good job heading the ball, and then good job by Drags to play it there to Tyler. He's going to get a quick one in there to Dylan Sloan. He's going to try to play a long ball, but goes right past Jay's foot. As Kenny tried to get it there to Bryce. Wasn't able to step up and make the play in time, and McDonogh looks like they're just going to kick the ball out of bounds here for Curley throws. Brennan Holy's looking to throw it early here.
Trying to catch McDonogh off guard. That's been McDonough's main point to the game so far. They're trying to catch Curley off guard, but Curley every time for that quick attack are all ready, always. And it only came off that set piece for McDonogh's goal.
Here comes McDonough's striker, Mason Christian's going to try to play it. A ball to number 6. Richie Nichols, but Kenny does a good
Great
job.
size up play by Kenny there.
Deflecting it away, and then
here
Drags plays a good ball to Jalen Anderson, but the McDonogh defender does a good job of just getting a piece of it going out here. So everything's working for Curley so far, and Bryce is wide open.
It's
And
thrown by Drags.
Drag's going to throw it in there to Bryce down the side. And going to put
the
cross.
wind.
Little too long there. As McDonogh is now going to look to counter here.
I mean, we said a lot. Too much sriracha on it, Chris.
Good job by Tyler Harry to get the ball right back now. Tyler's going to look to play it to Bryce, but Dunnah's able to step up just in time there. Now Kenny's going to step up. Dylan Sloan's looking to put one in, but it's going to go a little bit too long and right into the goalkeeper's hands.
Curley warming up Scott Giampa, it looks like.
So Tyler Harry's going to play one out there to T. Garcia. Got his new cleats today.
Ah.
Got yellow. She's going to lay it off now. Brandon Holy, but
Get the Peruvian puff pepper whatever he wants, baby. Past 5 minutes here, it's been all Curley, baby.
yeah, Curley's definitely got much of the momentum, but finishing games, something Curley's got to finish this game strong, because goals in the last 5 minutes to McDonogh was a loss, and goals in the last 30 seconds to Loyola ended both in overtime losses to the two. So if that shows anything for Curley, it's that, you know, you got to fight to the final whistle, because you don't want to give up that tying goal. Smart play by the keeper there, who saw a bit of a bad pass, runs out there and just boots it down long for McDonogh. But Brendan Holy does a good job shielding it out for a Curley throw. Now Scott Giampa will come in the field here for Tyler Harry.
And the stoppage of play here. Our next broadcast will be a special broadcast if you want to tune in. It's going to be Friday during a school day, actually. We're going to be, well, we're not going to be commentating. We're going to have our buddy who sets it up, Pablo Sainz. He's going to be the guy over the mic for this, and he's going to set up the pep rally for you all to watch it. So if you guys want to tune in and see how the Curley Brotherhood is in action when homecoming season comes around, be sure to tune into the pep rally. That will be around 1:30ish, I believe. So just tune in from at least 1:30 to 2:40 if you want to see the Archbishop Curley High School pep rally. It will be held here at the Bowl.
Job by Scotty. Was able to dispossess the McDonogh player, but McDonogh gets it right back now here. And Mike is going to do a good job of keeping the ball in there, so he's able to pick it up and punt it instead of a goal kick.
Oh man, Chris, this wind is really getting to me now. You know that feeling when the wind gets in your eyes and you're like almost crying in a way? Oh my goodness, the tears are coming out, but guess what? I'm not sad. Jeez.
Looks like Mike's punt would just go all the way down the field for you. Curley throw, or McDonogh throw, sorry.
The esteemed Mr. Scarda.
I was listening to you guys up in the school. Had to get down here to see the end of the game, but very well called.
Mr. Scarda, seal of approval. Always a gentleman.
You guys are really thank you.
Yeah. 13 minutes left here. McDonogh on the
McDonough's got
attack.
a bit of a dangerous chance, but Braden Wise does a good job of taking it from the McDonogh player and kicking it out. So McDonogh will now get a throw in here. So reaching about 13 minutes left of the game. Curley's up 2-1 over McDonogh. Goal is scored from Bryce Woodward, and then in the first half, and then in the second half, right as McDonogh had scored, maybe 2 minutes later, Anthony Dragicic was able to get one back for the Curley Friars. Now Dylan Sloan will play a ball just
to the Canadian.
Just too far, too hard. The goalkeeper for McDonogh is able to trap it and play it up there. So Kenny does a good job of shielding it and playing a ball down there to Jalen. The keeper
Right
makes
back
a
to
bit of a
Scotty
bad
Giampa.
mistake here, and Scotty's going to lay it off there for Dylan, who's got time. He's going to try to play one in, but it'll go right to the keeper there. Just
takes a bad slice there.
Braden Wise now is able to step up and get the ball here. Play a ball in there to Anthony Dragicic. Tries to play one long, but McDonogh now is going to counter here as they do have a player.
Ball.
Good
Mike
through ball.
Hawkins comes out. Great.
Mike does a good job coming up to block it for it initially, and then as they have not called anything yet.
They have not called it yet.
McDonogh cheered, but they're going to call it no goal there by Curley.
No goal. We don't got VAR. It's MIAA, baby. We don't got VAR.
Great job by Mike
Play
and
on.
Kenny. Great job by Mike and Kenny now. As now
Play on,
here
baby.
comes Curley. Here comes Bryce, just going to take it down. Looks like he got tripped, but nothing's going to be called.
The McDonogh bench is in shambles. Everybody's standing.
McDonogh bench is shocked.
Man. Woo-hoo-hoo.
Looks like Mike is still on the ground, though.
Mike Hawkins down. Mr. McGinty over here. The athletics trainer.
Looks like there's some confusion as Bryce Woodward's going to...
Bryce Woodward again taken over to the medical cart.
Looks like Bryce is going to go down.
Mr. McGinty.
Now it looks like the refs are going to talk about... McDonough's pleading with the ref as they believe that was a goal.
Oh, look, we don't got VAR. We don't got instant replay in MIAA. Just let them play. Come on now.
Looks like Anthony Schlee will replace an injured Bryce Woodward. Looks like Mike, though. Mike was kneeling there in the goals. He looked a little bit hurt, but to go back to that, yeah, look, great job by Mike, who initially blocked a great through ball by McDonogh, who had a one-on-one. Now looks like a yellow card is going to be given to a McDonogh player.
What was the one game we had earlier this season when the red card came out?
The Loyola game.
The red card from Loyola.
For saying something to the ref, and now...
Well, I talked to the ref after that game. The inside scoop, it was some profanity that the Loyola player used towards a player of the Curley Soccer team. That was a big no-no.
Looks like there was going to be a foul. Looks like there was going to be, yelling back to the keeper as he got the yellow, but good job by McDonogh, who had the throw-in, who just gave it away right back to Curley.
Yeah, but just watch out for moments like this. As you can see,
Here comes
playing
McDonogh again
with that extra sense.
Kenny does a great job of blocking it here. Kenny does a good job of holding him down the line here. McDonogh player looking for anything, but Kenny does a good job now, and then a cross in.
It's in the air.
T's going to trap it and try to play it out here, but McDonogh is going to try to get another ball in the box here or shoot. Good step by Scotty.
And a very dangerous spot here, Chris.
Looks like it'll be right outside the box.
I mean, you see this every time. You see the controversial play happens, that there's so much energy going through the players.
It looked like Scotty got all the ball there, but...
Yeah, that's what I thought too. But I think this is just the refs. Maybe they feel guilty for the goal because, Chris, I'm gonna be honest with you, Chris. From this angle, I think that went in, but don't tell anybody. And thank you for everybody who's tuning in here. We have over 60 right now watching, so thank you very much.
Looks like Kelly's going to put, probably, I would assume, a lot on the wall here, as this is right outside the box.
The whole McDonogh bench standing up. They can feel something.
Great
right
job
to
by
Hawkins.
Great job by Mike, who just steps up and grabs the ball.
You know what we call him, Chris? Big Game Mike.
Big game.
Big Game Mike.
Mike gets a good punt there now, as this game's with about 9 minutes left.
Oh, Chris, this is going to be an exciting 9 minutes. I'll tell you that much.
A real back and forth game so far, where Looks like McDonogh could score any minute, and then the next second looks like
It's
Curley
like
could
two
score any
heavyweight fighters.
minute.
We're delivering the punch like boom, boom, pow. They're coming right back. Pow, baby, come on.
So here comes Jalen now. He's got it, but McDonogh player now looks like he rolling as he got hurt. But Jalen did a good job, and now Mike's going to step up and grab it right outside the 18.
8:20 left. McDonogh does have players who are warming up. So we'll see if any of them... Oh, no.
Looks like the keeper's going to come all the way up to talk to the ref, I get this time. They're going to give a yellow to the McDonogh player who just came right up and smashed into, looked like Jalen Anderson there.
And some subs here coming on for McDonogh.
I guess that's what, I think it's McDonogh's third yellow, or is that their second?
I know it's at least their second. I think it's third. I think it's second, actually. I'd like to thank Ricky Gaunt so far for helping us with camera and computer equipment setup.
So here comes Brennan Hall. He's going to play the ball in there for Curley, but just tip right around everybody as Anthony Schlee's now going to be able to retain the ball. And then Dylan Sloan's going to put a dangerous ball in there, but no one's able to get there before the McDonogh keeper comes out and grabs the ball. He's going to punt it pretty long there, but looks a little bit dangerous, but Walter Wyatt's able to step up there and just clear the ball out. He's able to get there before the McDonogh striker.
Once again.
Looks like he's going to go check on the injured McDonogh player now.
Yep. Give him some ice.
Looked like McDonogh subbed right back in, though. The player that got the yellow will come right back in.
Long throw in here.
So Mike went up to try to grab it. Good job by one of the Curley defenders to just clear the ball right out. So now Kenny's going to make a big step up and crush the ball long to Anthony Schlee, but now Jalen has possession. Jalen will be running down the ball, tries to put a ball into Scotty, but it just won't go there before the McDonogh player kicks it out for a Curley corner.
Yeah, and a lot of, in these last 20 minutes here, a lot of criticism towards the refs.
So refs have let a lot go there, and McDonogh will, if they end up losing this game 2-1, will undoubtedly be
We would definitely see a
questioning
meeting between the red cap man for McDonogh and the men in green.
the upset between the no goal call that was about 12 minutes left in the game, about 6 minutes ago. Now Kenny's going to take a sub out here as it looks like he's come hobbling off. He's going to take a sub. Ricky Schischler will come in at that right back now.
Yeah, we
and
saw two big clearances by Kenny in the past 5 minutes here.
T. Garcia is going to come out here, and they're going to put Tyler Harry, and they're going to move what looks like Scotty Giamba back to that left wing and put Tyler Harry back in the center midfield position here. So here comes Anthony Dragicic. He's just going to clear a long ball up there to Jalen, but good job heading the ball from the McDonogh back to the McDonogh keeper here. As we're entering about 5 minutes and 30 seconds left in the game. Curley is still up 2-1 on goals in the first half, scored by Bryce Woodward, and then in the second half, about 2 minutes after McDonogh had scored their goal.
Oh, great position by McDonogh, and it goes just wide.
About 2 minutes after McDonogh had scored their goal, Anthony Dragicic had scored his. Looked like the referee had either called offsides or let it go just out for a Curley goal kick, as Mike will take it with under 5 minutes to play now.
Oh, Chris, the tenacity between these two teams right now is building. Anything can happen. There will, I think there's going to be at least one more goal.
Hopefully it'll be for Curley, although it
Oh man, Chris.
wouldn't be it wouldn't be a shocker if Curley has given up.
Oh, Chris, don't say that.
Because they have given up
Chris,
last-minute goals.
Chris,
I'm not saying they
Chris,
will, but
Chris. What do we say?
saying it wouldn't be a shock.
Chris,
I'm not saying they will.
Chris, what do we say, man? What do we say? He's going to hang in there for 4 minutes and 20 seconds.
There comes McDonogh now, coming down, and looks like a dangerous area, but Walter's able to step up and just clear it out. Looks like Curley has been dropping more and more back now and just... Ball goes over Brandon Holy's head, but he's able to kick the ball up there to Anthony Dragicic, and then Kenny's going to get a good flick on there, but looks like Jalen might be able to get there before the keeper, but just unable to.
Yeah, Curley playing very defensive now, trying that long ball every time, just getting the clearance up. Just trying to hold on for dear life.
So here comes McDonogh working the ball from one side to the other. Still going to get it down here. Try to get a cross in. Cross will go in, but again, it's going to be cleared out by Curley defender. And then Brandon Holy will now kick it down the field. As Jalen looks like he's trying to chase down that ball, but he's been chasing down a lot of balls. He's undoubtedly tired right now.
Chris, this last minute felt like a millennium.
So now down to 3 minutes left. Curley's still up 2-1. So now here comes Anthony Dragicic. Oh!
And this is going to be great for Curley here. Take as much time as he wants setting up this free kick.
Right around the 50. It'll be, looks like Walter or Brandon Holy will take this one. Looks like Brandon Holy will end up taking it. Curley still moving forward behind the ball for this free kick. So here, McDonogh is able to get the ball back. Here comes McDonogh now.
McDonogh with the ball.
You know McDonough's going to have, if Curley wants to win, they're going to have to, you know McDonough's going to have a couple last pushes.
McDonough's manager calling upon everybody to come up. There we go.
Curley's able to defend it well so far, as McDonough's only been able to play it back far and wide, but a flick on, and Mike is going to be able to just step up there and grab it.
BGM.
So here Mike Calkins is going to take as much time before the punt, as we're now down to 1 minute and 30 seconds about. And a good flick on there by Anthony Schlee, but it'll just go right to the keeper here. Got to defend McDonough's last pushes here.
The Canadian Moose punts it up here. McDonogh trying all their hardest to get this equalizer.
So here, Anthony Dragicic is going to clear a long ball out there to Anthony Schlee, who's on a one-on-one now. Anthony Schlee's going to have it.
Taken down.
As it looks like the side judge has been holding up his flag, but the center judge is just now seeing it. As that is now, he's going to stop the time with 43 seconds left.
Yeah, we love that though. That's about 16 seconds that got taken off.
It's the defender for is now the center ref. Well, it looked like they're questioning whether the McDonogh defender had held on to Anthony Schlee, the striker for Curley. But right now, the center referee is going to talk to the side referee, who was holding his flag up for about 30 seconds before the center referee had saw it.
And that's going to be another thing. Oh man, Chris, it's 100% odds that this McDonogh manager after this game is going to have stern words with the men in green. I'm just telling you that much right now.
Now here comes the center referee to see what he will call here. Looks like he's just going to leave it a McDonogh throw with 43 seconds left.
There we go.
Now there's
Clock starts
40
back
seconds
up.
left. McDonogh throw around. Dangerous play.
Oh!
McDonough's side player just unable to tap it in, as he did have what looked like open net, but puts a cross back in, and now Mike
Hawkins hangs on to it.
Mike hangs on to it as there's now 20 seconds left on the clock here.
Take that time, Mikey. Take that time. Tick. Tick, 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 tick.
Mike's
Boost
just
it
going to
up.
try to punt it as far as he can out of bounds with 10 seconds left. So this
McDonogh.
looks- that could have been McDonogh's last chance here.
And it is going to be their last chance, Chris. It's over. Big win for the Curley Friars.
There-
2-1 victors.
Over McDonough's goals scored by first in the first half by Bryce Woodward.
And as predicted, the man in the red hat's already out there chirping to the refs.
Goals were scored by in the first half Bryce Woodward. And then in the second half, Anthony Dragicic scored a goal to give the lead back to the Curley after McDonogh had tied up 1-1. Yeah.
All referee decisions aside, it was a great hard-fought game. Overall, Curley did look like the better team today. McDonogh just not able to convert from those chances that we saw early on. They were pressing early on, but just not able to put it in. Man, Chris, what a game. Curley shaking hands with McDonogh. They're going to be the 2-1 victors. Wow. All right. Our next coverage will be the homecoming soccer game for the actual game. But if you want to tune in for the bonus live stream that we will be doing for the actual Archbishop Curley High School pep rally here at the Bowl, you can tune in on Friday. It's going to be up by at least 2 o'clock at least. It might last 1:30 to 2:40. 1:40, I just got word that it will start. So if you want to tune in 1:40 to watch the Archbishop Curley High School pep rally. Thank you all for tuning in. We've reached a high viewer spike today, so thank you for sharing the word, and we hope to see all of you for homecoming. I've been Nick Andrews. Thanks to Chris Knorr, Ricky Gons, and Mr. Joe for helping us today. See you next time.